Aqua Soul family, what it do is your girl, the one and only. Just kidding. It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message. This is for new love, you guys. Okay, I know you've been waiting. Here you go. Ready for it? Here you go. Holy angels and spirit guys, give me clear, concise messages for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Give us exactly what we need to know. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. Go ahead and take a moment and click that like button for your girl, okay? Support the channel. I thank you for all of you who continuously have done that. Click the subscribe button. I do upload for you guys quite often. You could take a look, you know, go take a look back, okay? Google me. Check the Rolodex. So click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload for this sign. All right, guys? I think that's about it. I think that's all that she has to say. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The meditation didn't really yield any strong energy, which is not necessarily a bad thing, right? At least it's not something that would give us pause or a forewarning about individuals that might be coming in. So you know what that lets me know that you've been doing the work, beloved. You've been doing the work, okay? And I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it, okay? So again, this is going to be for new love. We're going to pull energies of what's incoming. It's for those of you dealing with a newer person or those of you who are trying to manifest your divine counterpart, okay, who are trying to manifest a new connection, just new vibes, all new everything. All right, so let's start out with the Silver Witches Oracle deck. I just feel the need to intuitively start with these, okay? I was going to do a pre-shuffle, and then when I began, I don't know, I got some sort of paper cut. They were just like, no, girl, what are you doing? So I don't know what that was about. Paper cuts can hurt a lot more than fucking real cuts, right? If we just gonna be honest. So you could possibly be coming out of a time where you looked at a person as if they may not have had any intention to do harm to you, or they were harmless. This is possibly like a wolf in sheep's clothing that you were dealing with in the past that really cut you very, very deeply. But I do feel like that energy is subsiding and has been removed. So as I stated, you've been doing the work. So this newer energy coming in is like the universe kind of giving you a pat on your back for actually doing it, for actually staying steadfast on the course, for actually loving on yourself and staying true to yourself. It just feels like a very abundant, but like fresh, like a breath of fresh air is what it feels like, guys, okay? See? We have spirit path, inner work, and journey. You can't make it up. You cannot make this up. So you will definitely know this is your story by now. It's most certainly a spiritual journey that you were on. It's almost like you were brought to this spirituality involuntarily. I'm just gonna say that. For some of you were already quite spiritual, you know what I mean? You were already in touch with your inner self. You were already meditating and things of that nature, but it was the cuts from the past, the pain from the past, the betrayals, the awakenings for some of you, the dark nights of the souls that really had you delve deep into spirituality way further than you ever have in the past. This has brought you to another level spiritually. So this is why I would have been feeling that energy in the beginning. It's quite beautiful, actually, okay? So we have right timing, ooh, quick and soon. So it is what it is. I like what you have been doing. I like the fact that for most of you, you have not been entertaining any newer individuals just yet. If you have, it's been very surface level. You're being extremely cautious with who and whom you share your energy, who you engage with. I don't get the idea that this is you being guarded. This is just taking proper precautions so that you're not revisiting the same shit that you had to deal with in the past. It's totally understandable. But most importantly, what I feel is, let me tell you something about doing inner work. That shit can get lonely. Is it a lie? It's not a lie. You find that when you start working on yourself, when you start doing some deep cleaning in your life and your thoughts in the relationships that you have, a lot of motherfuckers don't come over to the other side. They just can't, you know, they no longer fit. They are not conducive with what you are trying to do moving forward. So it can get quite lonely once you start raising those standards. It's not for you to look at it as if things will never happen or pop off for you. This is a way for you to look at yourself as being way too valuable to settle, way too valuable to socialize amongst the peasants. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been doing the work, so you've elevated. So dealing with anything beneath you would just be absurd. So let's see what we have here. This is the same oracle deck, it's just the moon cycles. So this next cycle coming in, I do believe that things will start to happen rather quickly in this next connection. I don't think, well, you're a crock pot, right? Aquarians are crock pots. Ain't no minute rice over here, bitch. You better go get you some carrots, go get you some goddamn potatoes, put that shit on for a couple hours, a couple years, a couple months. Goddamn, this shit is not about the pop. But you may feel the need intuitively, like inside, to open up, to be more vulnerable, to be more open to this person, this newer energy coming in. You're going to be more open to it. And it is because it is not toxic. It's very, very balanced, healthy energy. It's mirroring your frequency. Do you understand? So I don't feel like you're attracting anybody from the past. If this is your reading, I don't feel any energies from the past. You've completely cut ties. Lots of you have cut soul ties. So it's truly beautiful. It feels all new, brand new, fresh, right? Breath of fresh air. So we have Wolf Moon. Yeah, wild side, trust, and beginning. Exactly. Nothing from the past. This is all new shit. This is the start of a very new cycle for you. And even though it's divinely guided, it may move a lot faster than your comfortability level. I'm just going to say that. It's calling for you to step outside of your comfort zone, which may mean for some of you moving a little bit quicker than you would have in the past. That might give you pause because you want to take time to get to know people. You want to be sure you're vetting people properly, but those actions are most certainly imperative. You have to do that. I understand it, right? Not judging at all. However, everything in moderation. You got to take those actions with a grain of salt. Make sure that you are not taking it to the extreme. Okay, I just heard that. So lots of inner work. This is certainly a journey that you have been on, going into a really beautiful cycle here, guys. It's about damn time. That's what I heard. It's about fucking time. You've been screwing with me long enough. Haven't I learned enough lessons? I learned everybody else's lessons too. Shit, I'm tired. Tired for real, for real. So let's see what we have here. Ooh, I am kind-hearted. This is very true. Aquarians get a bad rap for not having emotions, which is not true. It's just that everyone doesn't gain access to those emotions. You're not just giving that shit out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't on sale. You ain't got to buy the 2 for $20 and goddamn shit like that on your heart. Like, we're not doing that. So people mistake the fact that you are precautious with who you give your heart to, who you indulge with. And you may move a little bit slower than others. People mistake that for not having feelings. It's a lie. It's a lie. You know that I know. So it says you are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Yes, that's very Aquarian energy. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all. So here's the thing. That's definitely the mindset of an Aquarian. You certainly leave relationships, people, situations, jobs better off than it began, right? You have a true impact on everything that you touch. That will not change. That aspect of yourself will not change, even though a lot has changed. You might not even feel like yourself lately, right? You feel like a completely different individual. Which is most certainly the case, especially since everything is new in this next cycle, including you. So let's see here. Wild side. That's what this full moon say right here. So you may have somebody coming in. I'm just hearing this, guys. You may have someone coming in who is a bit spontaneous. This is somebody who's going to really spice things up in your life. If shit feels boring, mundane, routine, this is somebody who's going to have you step outside of your comfort zone. Like I said, you will be open to this, however, okay? It's not going to feel like somebody stepping and tap dancing all over your motherfucking boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Doing the Harlem Shake on your fucking boundaries and shit and telling their homeboys it's a party over here. It's a party. It's a party. No. This is something very different than what you've experienced in the past. It's something that possibly you've always wanted in a connection. Somebody that you can create memories with, explore the world with, have new experiences, right, with. And that is definitely what I'm feeling here, okay? This is not somebody who is going to try to force you into this. You will willingly participate. So we have, prosperity lies ahead. It's not a lie. So we have new moon in Taurus. This could certainly be a Taurus for some of you. Taurus are not always known to be as compatible with Aquarius as other signs, right? But when it comes to astrology, it's said to not just focus on the sun sign, especially when it comes to love and romance. You want to more likely look at the moon sign. That's where you will find the compatibility. So this could be a Taurus sun sign, but the moon sign may be something extremely compatible with what's in your natal chart. Prosperity nonetheless. So everything that I've been feeling since the start of this read is very much so true, guys. Everything is aligning with one another. All of these cards. Now, that I'm kind-hearted card is kind of screaming at me. You may feel like you're tired of being the nice guy. You're tired of being the nice girl. You're tired of giving the benefit of the doubt. You're tired of giving motherfuckers a chance. You just tired, right? You're ready to be a savage out this bitch now. No, don't do that. It's not saying to be a pushover or let people walk over you, but it is saying to not lose what is at the core of your being, okay? Aquarians are the humanitarians of the zodiac. So that is something that is innate inside of you. You can't get rid of it. But what you can do is recalibrate and reevaluate who gets access to that kind-heartedness of yours, to your generosity. That's perfectly fine. That's actually healthy. Ooh, see, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes, full moon in Capricorn. So you may also have, so definitely earth signs coming towards you. Earth signs are very much so about stability, security. This is possibly why you will feel so comfortable with moving a little bit quicker than normal in this next cycle because of the security that's there. This is somebody who will not keep you second guessing. This is not someone who, I don't feel like this person lacks mystery, but this is someone who wants to be extremely transparent to let you know, put all their cards on the table, even if you don't put yours on the table. They just want to let you know what it is that they want. If you're down for it, cool. If you're not, that's fine as well, right? But just someone who is extremely upfront, and that's going to make you feel extremely comfortable because in the past you were left to guess, right? Play the guessing game. You were left to kind of come to your own conclusions about people. You were told certain things about their character. They would tell you their one thing, and then their actions would say something completely different. Or down the line, they would flip and switch like blink of an eye. So that is something that you're looking out for, most certainly. Someone who can be open, transparent, and upfront. And it has to feel right. The second you feel that something is off, motherfuckers will get cut off. You understand? You understand. That's a wolf right there. Bite your fucking head off. Okay? Trust. That is at the forefront. You want a connection that you can trust in. You want a person that you can trust in. You want loyalty. You want everything that you've been giving. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually how it's supposed to be. But I feel like in the past, you feel like you were the nice guy, the nice girl. You were just being too nice. Let's see here. Prosperity lies ahead. So you really have done some inner work here that is bringing in a field of milk and honey for you. I feel it. Very, very soon. See, yeah. And you've gotten rid of things that do not coincide with what it is that you want moving forward. you are aligning everything in your life so the shit makes sense. That is the power of manifestation, right? Everything must be in alignment. So I just want to give you a hand clap. That shit is not easy, and this is beautiful. All of this that has come out is really your energy and everything surrounding you. And because you are operating in this frequency, this is why you're attracting exactly what it is that you're exuding at this time, and it's truly beautiful. You will not be disappointed. Trust me. So tell me a little bit something about this person or people. It might be two individuals here, guys, okay? Tell me a little bit something about the individuals coming in. Do I take that? It fell on the floor. Sheesh. Okay. Oh, that one fell on the floor too? Okay, let me get another deck. Let's not do this. I'm not going to keep going back and forth. So 2 cards fell on the floor. So here's the thing. You may push this person away, guys. Okay? I'll say that. Not purposefully. These are subconscious actions of yours. Protective measures. For those cards to just fly out on the floor, give me nothing. It's like, I don't want to hear what you have to say. When they come up to you, it's like, yeah, I heard it all before. Oh, okay. All right. You want to get to know me? Yeah, no. I'm not dating right now. I'm dating myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I'm only seeking friends, or I'm not seeking to engage with anyone at this time. You may be closed off at the time of meeting this person, but I do get the idea that that's going to change. This is someone who feels, the energy feels extremely persistent, but as I stated, it doesn't overstep boundaries, okay? They're not going to overstep. The avenue in which this person will try to gain access to you is through earning your trust. Smart cookie. That's smart. So yeah, with the end of this tough cycle approaching for you, the last thing you want to do is possibly engage with any newer energies just yet. You're enjoying yourself. You finally feel like you have some semblance of yourself back, even though you feel like a different person. That last connection or the last few connections really changed you. May have put like a bit of a bad taste in your mouth when it comes to relationships and connections. But that's going to change. This person is getting ready to shake some shit up. Okay, they're about to make something shake quick, fast, and in a hurry. I do believe that this is someone who is spiritual as well. That's going to be extremely attractive to you because everybody doesn't understand the journey that you've been on. No, nor should you have to explain that, period. I'm going to leave that right there. See? Yeah. Someone you don't have to fucking carry. You understand? Shit was extremely heavy in the past. You finally decided to discard or throw it away, or you may have been discarded. For some of you, it was the best decision or the best thing that could have ever happened, even though you couldn't see that blessing in disguise at the time. Very, very painful, the past. But what's coming in is going to give you the opportunity to have a teammate. It's going to give you the opportunity to enjoy a connection rather than always being on edge, always worrying about what's going to happen next, waiting for the next shoe to drop, worrying about if they really like you or if they don't, because this person is not upfront. They're not up, you know, they don't communicate, etc., right? We won't harp on the past, but I'm just giving you an example of the differentiation between the energies of the past and what's coming out now. This is somebody who you do not have to carry. You are on the same level playing field, as I stated. You guys are vibrating at the exact same level. It may be 2 different individuals for some of you. The connection that you decide to go towards, if you decide, right, it's going to be totally up to you. It's free will, period. I can't tell you what to do. I just read these fucking cards. You know what I'm saying? But should you decide to go towards one of these individuals, it is a connection that has the potential to be extremely prosperous on all levels, right? It's the best of all worlds in a connection and in a relationship. It feels very much like a power couple. I feel like the 2 of you will have the same goals. It just feels like mirrored energy, right? Lots of commonalities. Wait to see all sides of this one. And I feel as though this will be your stance here. You're going to try to slow this shit down. Whoa, Holiday, whoa. You're going to try to slow it down numerous times. This person is not going to force you to speed it up, but I feel like eventually you will give in to their advances, period, right? You will give in to their advances. You will be attracted to this person, extremely attracted to this person, but you will try to kind of keep your physical attractions at bay because you don't want to blind yourself. You may feel like physicalities get you doing shit that you know that you would not do if you was not fucking that person. I'm just saying. Y'all know I keep it frank and real over here, right? So you're gonna try to keep that out of the way for a while, and really try to get to the heart of who this person is, what this person wants from you, what their intentions are, and shit like that. So let's see here. See, yeah, but you won't be able to do that for much long. You won't be able to do that for very long. Okay, I should say. Things will start to change inside of you very, very quickly. And this person will make you feel comfortable. This is not a ride that just quickly takes off like a roller coaster, right? This is an extremely balanced connection. It's going to create a sense of security, okay, for you to help you trust this process, okay? And it is a process. But I don't think that the momentum will scare you because of how much this person has placed effort and work into getting you to trust them, into earning your trust. This is somebody who's earning your trust. They do not believe in you just giving that shit to them, right? They don't feel entitled or anything like that. Especially for you to have thrown those cards down. This is possibly someone who will wait a long time to even have a conversation with you. All right. They will be extremely paranoid and scared at the thought of missing this opportunity or losing you. So they definitely are going to play by your rules for sure. See? Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think you want somebody who's going to be all about you, but it would be nice for a change, right? People in the past, you were definitely carrying these people. These were people that you were babysitting. These were people that you were signing up for daycare, picking them up, taking them to Toys R Us, you know what I'm saying? Letting them drink off the boob, you know, all of that shit, right? You had to take care of these connections in the past. And now for once you can focus on yourself. So this is why it might give you pause to go towards this person. But this person is going to ensure you that they're not here for you to carry them. They're here to help elevate this shit. Okay, maximize on what it is that you're trying to build. The two of you will have the same vision. So it's extremely beautiful. If you shall yield to this, prosperity is the only thing that can lie ahead. Do you understand? Now, all connections have their ebbs and flows, but people mistake ebbs and flows for ups and downs. I don't like that term, right? That myth, that kind of myth that relationships have ups and downs. No, that sounds more like a roller coaster, some narcissistic ass shit, some shit that you don't really have to tolerate or deal with, right? That you don't deserve. Okay. Ebbs and flows is it's very different because it's just about the growth of two people bringing their lives together. And that's the difference. That's what I feel here, guys. Okay. It's truly, truly beautiful. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say that. Let me just pull a few more here. This person may have also discarded people who, did not have their best interest at heart, people who did not serve them for a good purpose. This could be someone who's extremely generous as well. I just heard intuitively, or, you know, I just heard them say that this may also be an Aquarian for some of you. The I am kind-hearted person is very much so Aquarian energy. That this person may have that somewhere within their chart. And this may be where the two of you truly connect on a soul level, because of your commonalities, because the two of you view the world in the same aspects. They can understand you. And that is something that you possibly never had in a connection before, somebody who actually understands you. Very complex characters Aquarians are. And many people attempt to understand an Aquarian, and it is very, very unlikely that that attempt will be successful, right? I do feel like the two of you will connect on a level that you've never connected with another person before. We have religious factors, right? So I already stated that. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. We now have spiritual path here twice. So I was already correct in saying that this is someone who is also on a spiritual journey. It feels like a spiritual connection for certain, for sure. Okay. It doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate. I don't feel twin flame energy. I have to be honest with that. Okay. But it does feel like it can be like a divine counterpart. with everything feeling so mirrored, it could most certainly be a soul contract for some of you, which is a soulmate, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It just feels as though this connection runs way deeper than anything that I've just listed. They might not even have a name for what this shit is, right? We like to throw that around, twin flames, soulmates, karmics, all of that shit. But this sounds like something that has been untapped, okay? Hasn't been tapped into yet. This chemistry is going to be amazing. That might also give you pause, right? Because sometimes people mistake chemistry for toxicity, right? Especially if you feel like you've had a type in the past. You may not want to have this magnetic attraction. You may not want to have all of the feels and shit like that. It's too much. It's too much. I'm not going through that again. The last time I had all of these feelings, it led me to the dungeon. I don't want it. This is not the same. This is not the same. Okay? This is not the case here. And you will be able to feel that within, okay? If you listen within your discerning spirit, your higher self, the divine will guide you to let you know that this is not the same thing. It's almost like a gift, guys. Wow. Yeah. So we now have very soon twice. So this is definitely happening within the near future. I would say for some of you within the month, next 6 months to a year, it's knocking at your door quite literally. If you would let it in, this is something that this can change your life. I'm just going to say that. This connection may most definitely change your life for the better. It's going to put you back on a track to where you can believe again, okay? Where you can actually believe in humanity. I mean, if we just gonna dumb it all the way down, right? Because you may have lost hope in what people are, having been used, abused, etc., etc. It's just like you lost all hope in just mankind, but I feel like it's going to be restored, as well as your hope and hopefulness and optimism in love, okay? Moving forward. So let's pull a few tarot and then we're going to go over to the extended. So far, so good, though. I really do like this, guys, okay? I don't feel any vibes of red flags. This may be someone who is a little bit timid at approaching you, a little bit slow to moving. This is someone who may possibly wait a while before requesting a date, before requesting your telephone number, before approaching you. For some of you, right? If you just meet this person out, I am going to look in the extended to see where you might be meeting this individual if you have not already met them yet. If you are already dealing with this person, then this is someone who is taking their time, okay? Tiptoeing into your life because they don't want to be shown the exit, right? They know that any little step, it's like walking on a minefield, right? The bomb can blow at any time. You have very, very short patience level. Okay, some of y'all say, I don't have no patience at all. Okay, for the fuckery, for the foolery, none of that. Shit will be cut off with the quickness. So this person can feel that, right? This person can feel you and your energy. This is why they will know how to maneuver and get you to trust, okay? It's really beautiful if it pops off, guys. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. You can't make it up, right? You cannot make that up. This is someone bringing all 8 of these pentacles. You may be at the 9 of Pentacles, which is happily single, pre-Empress, pre-Emperor energy. You know, I have created this beautiful life for myself. I'll be damned if I allow toxicity to infiltrate ever again, ever again, ever again. This is someone who is like, well, I have all 8 of these pentacles that I'm willing to place into the pot with you. Let's grow some shit, right? Let's build some shit. Very, very empire mentality. So this person is willing to do the work, period. Whatever it is that you set before them, whatever obstacles you might set before them, whatever, I don't know why I said obstacles, but please don't send this person on an obstacle course. Okay. Like, okay, let me see if you can do this. Oh, you did that. Oh, got something else for you. You thought you almost had it. Almost had it. Don't do that. This is someone who's going to pay extreme attention to detail. And even though things may move at a swifter pace than you're used to, this is someone who believes in quality, okay? And quality in a relationship really relies upon the foundation, okay? You understand that? So I believe this is someone who wants to build something beautiful for the two of you. If you would like to come along and build together, then that's fine. But this is someone who views you as like their sacred opportunity, their sacred gem, and they have to take care of you and cultivate this beautiful life that you can feel free to be yourself and expand and grow in, right? They just want to be in your life and create a world within their world that you will be happy with being a part of, right? They don't want you to have to do anything, okay? Because then that might deter you from agreeing to this shit. Let's just be real. With all of the work that you did in the past, all of the carrying that you did in the past, the last thing you want to do is work on a fucking relationship. No, they're like, well, I'll do all the work. You don't have to do anything, actually. Okay? Let the top down and your hair down. Shit. And just ride out. I got it. 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 That's all I heard. Wow. Somebody who's really willing to step up to the plate. This is going to be foreign behavior to you. Like, whoa, wait a minute. What are you getting out of this? You're going to do everything? You're going to do everything. Interesting. Interesting. So what's the most attractive thing about this person? Let's see here. What will you find most attractive? Now, I know the physical attraction is most certainly there. I felt it already. So we don't have to even harp on that. Ooh, yep. Strength card. This may be a Leo for some of you. Leos are said to be very compatible with the sign Aquarius, but again, it depends on what else is in that natal chart. But this is someone who has compassion yet has endurance, right? This is why anything you place before them, they're gonna tackle that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I got this, and I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I got you. Whatever you need, I got you. Whatever you want me to do, I got it. Like, I got it. That's what I just kept hearing. Wow. That shit might turn you on. I'm just saying. This is someone who exudes a certain amount of power, but this is someone who's about action. This is not somebody who's about just popping off at the mouth, saying a whole lot of nothing. Word salad out the motherfucker, okay? This person is not about talking. They're about doing. Very, very yang type of energy, okay? Gender doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? This is a go-getter. And because this person has that within them innately, this is something that you will find extremely attractive because in the past you were the one left to build the shit, hold the shit up. It broke, re-glue it back together. Do somebody got a hot glue gun? Somebody got some goddamn Gorilla Glue? Goddamn, oh my God, I gotta put this shit back together. It's not the same anymore. Okay, let's just kind of hold it up. I'm fucking tired. I'm exhausted, goddamn. You still being a fuckboy fucker and I'm still here holding that shit. Too much. Too much. This is a breath of fresh air. Truly, truly a breath of fresh air, guys. I feel like you've thrown those patterns of yours in the past away. You've thrown that away completely. That mindset that you would have had, that love is work, relationships are work. You got to work at this shit, you know, take the good with the bad. All of those fucked up mythical sayings that people like to say about relationships. You've thrown all that shit out the window. I just rather be by myself. If I have to deal with that, like, no, I don't think I have to. I don't think I have to, and I don't think I will. So this person will change your mind about that because they're literally coming to the table like, I like your table. Now let's put our tables together. Okay. And as a matter of fact, what's yours is yours and what's mine is ours. That's this kind of person. If you want it to be that way, it's your world. It's your world. However you want this to be. I just want you to be in it with me. Okay. So however you want to form and shape this relationship or this world, I'm with it. Whatever you want to do, I'll do it. I just want you to be in it with me. Wow. So definitely a new cycle, a new beginning coming in, you guys, okay? Most certainly. All new. The only old energy I heard was the comparisons. I didn't hear any old people. And I know some of y'all like jumping for joy, like, yes! That's what we need. Absolutely. You were determined to get out of the cycle from the past. So it's truly beautiful, and you're expanding. So this is someone who will also be expanding on their own potential. But I feel as though when it comes to potential, you know, I get shaky with that. I don't like that word too much. This is someone who has reached their potential, and they are only going higher, right? This is not someone who believes in settling, who believes in contentment and shit like that. This is someone who is always striving for the next, and that is going to be extremely attractive to you. And what will they find most attractive about you? Yeah, you two have a lot of the same characteristics, period. King of Pentacles is about courage. It is about control also, and about power, action, also about being disciplined. Someone who's extremely wise, right? You've gone through a lot of lessons. I already said that in the beginning. You fucking tired of learning your lessons and everybody else's lesson. I don't want to be a catalyst to their lesson no more. Fucking no. It's yielded you this wisdom though, okay? And this wisdom you can use as sort of a power source to navigate this next cycle. And this is why you're only attracting that. You attract what you are, right? So I'm here for this shit. And I'm totally happy that you have gotten to this juncture. You worked really hard to get here if this is your story, okay? And so this is definitely a gift. Period. Okay, this is a gift, and this is someone who is going to treat you like no other has ever done before. If you will allow it, okay? It might be a little bit uncomfortable at first, right? You're not used to it. This is foreign territory for you. But it will be extremely prosperous for the both of you, okay? There's only elevation if this union is to come together. So let's go ahead and go over to the extended, because I do want to dig a little bit deeper here just to be sure I'm not missing nothing. I want to leave no stone unturned, okay? I want to see what shadows might this person still be battling with, okay? This will give you an idea. If this is somebody that you will want to tolerate or engage with in the meantime, because their shadows may affect you in the connection. So that's very important. I also want to see, why is this person currently single? Okay, is there some toxicity lying beneath this reading that has not come out yet? Red flags, deal breakers, etc., etc. I also want to see what the purest intentions for you. What will this person's purest intentions for you be moving forward? Even though I have an idea, I'm still going to look to make sure. We will then see what the potential outcome is, whether you decide to engage with this or not. We'll look at both ends of the spectrum, okay? And then I want to get into a bit of a divine message about your counterpart. For some of you, this is your divine counterpart, so you just want to keep your eyes peeled to that. I'm just saying. We'll do a separate message for the journey towards the connection to your divine counterpart. So I want to see, how will you and your divine counterpart meet, okay? How will they enter your life? How will you know this is them for sure? Okay, what will be the sign or the synchronicity that spirit will give to you to let you know that is it? This is them. Take all the guesswork out of it for you. I also want to see what self-love work can be done to ensure success in this next cycle for you. All right. I'm going to take that directly out of a new oracle deck that I have, a self-love oracle deck. Okay. So we're going to get some advice so that you can ensure success in this next cycle. And I also want to get some advice on how to speed a momentum to your person and to ensure that you bypass all of the filler people. Okay. If you're just trying to let your next connection be your divine counterpart, we're going to see what can be done to speed up that momentum and make that possible, okay? We'll also have our pendulum read, okay? Give me one moment, guys. Oh, sorry. So we'll have our pendulum read, okay? But I'll have directions for this over in the extended. You do not want to miss it. But first, click that like button, okay? Yeah, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and the notification bell. And I'm going to see you over at the extended. I'm going to dig into this for you. We're going to get some answers. It's going to be linked down below in the description box. I'll see y'all over there. All right.